Ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what I didn't want. This is exactly why I wanted to keep this Merzik. I wanted to keep this the exercise, because hip hop is a sport. I wanted to keep it competitive sports. I've been covering the whole NLE, the great NLE Choppa versus NBA YoungBoy beef, and apparently NLE done ran into some of them NBA YoungBoy people in real life, and it got sticky. Let's get right to it.
YouTube, Chig.
Shout out to Chiggy, you know what I mean?
Subscribe to your shit too, bro.
I just don't get it, you guys. This is the holidays, man. Christmas is 2 days away.
Facts.
You're supposed to be with your family.
Happy Christmas Eve, man, to those who celebrate, bro. Happy holidays, man. This was happening. This is what I was saying. I was like, yeah, remember how many times I said, let's keep this off the street. Let's try to keep this on wax. Let's this, that, and the third. I knew it wasn't possible for some people.
Family, enjoying family time and being together with everybody. Most importantly, next week is New Year's. You want to be able to at least see 2026. But instead, y'all want to know what some of these rappers are spending their time doing right now? They're playing gangster in the streets. Maybe 21 Savage was actually right. F the streets. This is actually a sad case of deja vu.
It is F the streets. That's a nuanced conversation that nobody's really having the real conversation online right now. But, it ain't F the people that are left in the streets. It ain't F the people who were born into the streets and had to deal with the streets. It's F the mentality, the violence, the destruction that we all get bred and held to as black people. We do. We all get held by street standards. That's why it don't matter what you do as a black person. If you call the cops, niggas will call you a snitch because we're held to criminal standards. That's what it is. That's why when I'm not even going to get into that. That's why being tough and being hard and when someone saying, oh, you ain't like that is an insult in the culture because we're held to that. It's like we respect the people who destroy the most. We respect destruction more than we respect building. So until that's the mentality we should say F. And that's the street mentality we should. Anyway.
You've seen this play go down 1,000 times, you guys. Rapper A continues to diss and taunt rapper B until shit gets real and rapper A gets smoked. Now, after having a very successful tour, NBA YoungBoy randomly found himself getting dissed by NLE Choppa. And no, NLE Choppa did not catch NBA YoungBoy clapping up his girl's cheeks. And no, it wasn't about money either. It was a dream, you guys. NLE Choppa said he had a dream that convinced him and finally released his diss track called KO. NLE...
I didn't even read that. Is that true? He said he had a premonition? Oh, this is a charm sister. Wait a minute. Shout out to Shannon Doherty. Hold on. Is it actually rest in peace, Shannon Doherty? But wait a minute. Is that what he said? Y'all go back and watch my reaction. I shot him plenty bail. I didn't even say, I said, well, for the whole stance he stands on or what he tries to stand on, I get it. But if it was a dream. Okay, all right.
Choppa said the dream was me holding a young boy's head in my hand and I was bringing the head to my father in my dream. And when I woke up from my sleep, I wanted to pray about the dream and I started to seek what the dream meant. And going into that space of prayer, I knew it was time. That's right, you guys. He had a dream about beheading NBA YoungBoy, so he said, fuck it, it's time to beef. Well, the one thing you gotta know about beefing with a popular street rapper is that you never know when they're going to catch you. While he was also...
And it's never the rapper that catches you, it's the entourage. This is exactly what I tried to stay. I wanted to be separated from all of this, but...
where somebody saw NLE Choppa and give up
and they got video and they got recordings too.
His location. That's right, you guys. Somebody dropped NLE Choppa's location. NBA YoungBoy's brother, OG3, actually pulled up with one of his artists, Ben 10. And just like you guys thought, things could have went all the way south. But here's how it all played out.
It's good, man. Really about this police and shit.
Where you at? Bro, I stamp on everything I love, bro. What type of gangster pull up on a man, say they gonna do something to a man, and pull out their phone on everything I love, bro? Baby ARP in hand, man. I just asked these folks, what you wanna do? Why y'all keep... staring at me.
You see what I'm saying? Ignorance. This is what it is. NLE, this is what you were speaking against, bro. And I understand you gotta protect yourself, but we over here talking about baby people always revert. This is why that whole F the streets, and I don't believe none of you niggas was talking about it. I don't believe none of y'all, because a lot of y'all don't stand for nothing at all. Even the morals y'all pretend to stand on that don't make sense. Y'all don't stand on that shit. You know what I mean? Y'all pick and choose. Like, it's okay for certain people to do better. Like, so it's just like, I hate seeing shit like this because it just feels like he reverted from a lot of the stuff that I seen him trying to build. No matter how much you were laughing at him, it's this mentality that F's all of us up. What type of gangster? He's right. You know, if someone pulls out their phones or record, they're probably not going to do nothing to you. But it's like, you see what I'm saying? They're being held by the standards of gangsters. For some reason, it would have been more respectable had he not pulled his phone out and shot and killed this nigga. Like, what is that? I don't get it. I don't get it because we're judging by the destruction, not by the building. This whole situation is goofy, bro. Like, and I hate seeing NLE. I heard a quote the other day, man. When you ride, it was Shannon Sharp said this. When you ride with the devil for long enough, he gonna take control of the wheel. That's what it seems like it's doing, man. We just don't have the ability to not let, and I'll speak like NLE, not let the devil take the wheel. We just don't have the ability. And once we have that ability, that's when we're gonna start healing.
Sitting here, right in the drive, parking lot, right there, tell them they won't do. Mind them making, mind 3.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, I definitely feel like I heard NLE Choppa's voice in that. Hold on. Let me live. Because I feel like I heard NLE screaming in this.
Scared, this nigga doing this police ass shit.
Where you at?
Oh, 3, where you at? That's not NLE? That's not NLE screaming at? I know.
I don't want to do nothing. Shake it. Y'all ain't do shit, man. Listen. You shake it. Ben.
And the camera did look like it was shaking. I'm just, so that's, I did notice that, but it's just, I don't care. That's not.
Shake it. Y'all ain't do shit, man. Listen, then right after that, I hop in the car. I'm like, man, what y'all want to do? Y'all don't want to do nothing. Off in the whip, not pull their phone out, man. I had 2 frontline that would have laid y'all down. Come on, man. If you gonna post something, post that, bro. Listen, bro, go pull the surveillance camera footage up. I was just standing there.
It's gonna come out. In this day and age, bro, the footage gonna come out. Don't worry, it will come out. It might be on one of these police badge cam video channels. It's gonna come out.
Wide in the middle, butt booty naked, flat foot in the motherfucking parking lot. You do shit to me, bro. Y'all drove. I drove off. I was hanging out the window with that screaming, do something. What happened then? You pulled out a phone, bro. I'm not finna kill. Man, listen, I'm on straight self-defense, man. I'm not on offense, man. Bro. Listen, bro, I'm not.
And that's why I said, like, you do gotta protect yourself. But this messaging is just.
Promote no violence, bro. I swear to God, cuz I'm not on nothing, bro. But I cannot just believe, man. I don't want no misconception, bro. I don't smoke with nobody. I don't want beef with nobody. Feel me? But we are not about to sit here and build a narrative that I just ran from somebody, bro, when I was just chilling, having family time, guy.
And here's the crazy part, right? I actually believe what NLE's saying about the situation only because he said he was shaking. Let's be real. The camera footage looked like it's shaking. Maybe it's a zoom. Maybe it's something. Maybe. But the camera footage is shaking. Like, that's just a fact. 2, I did hear NLE screaming, whatever. And 3, you did pull out your phone. So I do tend to believe what NLE's saying. But here's the point. It don't matter. It don't matter in the tough nigga Olympics, nigga. Do you want a gold medal? Here you go, NLE. Tough nigga Olympics. You win the gold medal for not running. You win the ignorant nigga of the year awards. Let's keep it going. Like, what you want? You tough. Good. With that and $1.50, you might be able to buy some coffee. I don't understand what you went and this part you could tell he thought wiser, turned his phone back on, and got to like spewing, like thinking about like, what did I just say that might have been dumb. It's like, I'm just playing offense. I don't got no smoke with anybody, but it's just like, I didn't run. The fact that we are judged by street rules, the fact that we are judged by how tough we are, how much destruction we make, is the reason why he had to get on this camera, on this phone, and try to defend his name on something that, what does it matter? It's just good. Like, to the day that this doesn't matter as a win or loss, nigga, y'all both have y'all lives. Who cares, man? This shit is goofy to me. But he feels he has to do this, and the NBA YoungBoy people feel like they would have got a win on him because we are judged by street mentality. Because somebody would have respected him more if he would have stayed there and got shot up and never been able to go back to his kids. And then what would you get? Some niggas on the internet be like, hey, yo, at least he stood on business. And guess what majority of people gonna say? That nigga was stupid for not leaving. I don't get this shit. That's why it's F the streets. This is the mentality, bro. Not the people, the mentality. And the people who will refuse to let the mentality go.
And I ain't even trying to be on no mad shit or no gangster shit. None of that, gang. I'm just saying I'm having family time. As I'm leaving, y'all pulling up. I already know what happened. Somebody dropped the low, that's cool. Y'all pulled up, though. And y'all ain't do nothing, bro. Y'all had on, bro had on gloves, all type shit. And y'all ain't do nothing, bro. Y'all just started recording, bro. That's not cool. That ain't gangster, bro. And then you talking about I ran, fool, when you know I was just standing there asking y'all, what do y'all want to do? That's not straight. I don't feel that cool, bro. And I ain't trying to get on the old and bark, bro. I'm just saying, bro. That's not. What happened, Mike?
Shit. Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing. Time out.
What they do?
Nothing. They filmed. They filmed.
What they do?
Hey.
What the?
And you could tell like the bipolar of growing up and having the street mentality, where on one side he's like, it's building. You know, he leads with destruction. F that! I had a baby AOP in my hand. I would have killed everybody in the middle of traffic in front of everybody. Destruction. Then it's, man, I don't want it. Then his better sides, his righteous side takes over and goes, I don't want to sit here and push these messages. I'm on defense. I'm not on this. I'm not trying to be gangster. And then the street ignorant side comes back and goes, I told them what they was doing, man. They ain't shooting nothing. They ain't kill nobody. It's like, this is mental illness, brother. And I'm not saying this is just NLE Choppa. This is the entire culture shares a piece of this mental illness, brother. It is. I don't care what anybody says.
Hey, time out. Did I not have ARP in my hand? Was I not that butt booty naked? Did I not walk to the car and go grab my shit, then ask them what they want to do?
On my life.
On everything, didn't it?
On everything. On my kids.
Nigga, on my kids, too.
And then you putting it on your kids, man. I believe you, bro. You're innocent babies. You don't need to use them as fodder and tokens for us to believe you're a gangster. Okay, brother. The streets will make you do that.
Hey, listen. All three of my kids can drop right now if I did not just ask them.
A gun and scared to touch them.
All three of my kids can drop. And I believe you telling the truth, gang. But like, what the fuck did you just say? Nigga, I never put no goddamn shit on my kids so niggas on the internet can believe some shit happened. The fuck? Yeah, you done lost the plot, brother.
Yeah, bro, come on. And y'all always thinking I'm the one that's the whole man. Come on. Wait, one more thing. Before I retreat, I don't put nobody facing shit. What just happened?
Bro, that man almost died. That's what I almost
No, he ain't almost died. We ain't almost do that to him. But
felt our presence. I said, nigga felt our presence.
Yes.
Knew what it was.
And I also do feel like NLE, maybe it's the people he surrounds himself with. Because I could tell, like, this is what I said with the back. I could tell he wants to be better. Even when the dude said he almost died, he said, no, nigga, stop. It's like, damn, brother. Maybe you just need, man. I hate seeing a kid like this happen. Like, damn.
That's why
Yes.
he knew not to.
Because I know he could be, he could be better, bro. I know he can. I know he wants to be.
He knew not to pull that gun out. He had one for sure, but he didn't pull
They
it
didn't
out.
want to insert violence. They didn't want to do nothing violent.
now, time out. Was it justified that they could have did something and blowed us down and got off?
Yes.
Because we had what in hand?
Everybody had guns.
Everybody had what in hand? Okay, now what did they have in their hand?
My nigga's telling.
What did Ben have in his hand when we drove off?
Telling. Woo!
Record.
Come on.
Woo!
For one, I don't do no type of police action. I don't get on him talking my name or nothing with nothing. And for two, hey,
I always find it hilarious when niggas get on the camera and be like, y'all know I don't even do this as I'm doing this. You know damn well I ain't with the internet games. Caption, edit, hashtag, upload. Because I ain't with the internet. Like, comment, subscribe, nickel.
You seen them undercover cowboy ass hats.
Shout out to you. I ain't even making fun of you. I just say this is the funniest shit. We always do this though.
And on the nigga pull up like he a fucking old Western sitting in the middle of a parking lot. You on all these cameras doing all this with the police, and then you wait till you pull out a little baby toy and say, it could go down. It could go down. Hey, bro. Man, just don't say 3 names and nothing, baby. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, fam.
Old Western cowboy hat. He was with me.
Really from Memphis? No cap.
He was with me. Shaking. Man, they told you he was shaking, man. Western cowboy hat was with me. What? You were with me, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you, gangster. You was in a pickle. That's what I'm basically trying to tell y'all. Y'all was in the pickle. Fro, because you saw Western cowboy hat and you saw other boy that was on the left of him right in front y'all on the front line. I was on the back line. And you didn't have no ups. Everybody you saw that you felt was a threat was with me. Stupid ass.
Now, if I want to just delve into my ignorant side, I way more believe NLE Choppa because, like I said, it seems to be a little bit more evidence to what he's saying. If he's saying somebody is shaking and the footage is shaking, if he's saying that he wanted it and y'all didn't want it, and I hear him on camera screaming and you're just not moving, which is good on both of y'all sides for not doing no ignorant shit. And then when homie come out and say you had a nigga with a cowboy hat, so you just assume he's a police officer, that's a weird assumption. You nigga just saw a cowboy hat and said, oh shit! Niggas like
Hey, tell them folks how you let a gay dude send a drop to you, though.
What does that matter? What does that matter, NLE? Man, you had so much progress. This shit moves you back a couple steps, brother.
Damn, 3, you fucking with them punks?
First off, if you're really about whatever smoke you want with.
Anyway, you can listen to what Chicks got to say about this. I hate all of this. I root for NLE. I root for NBA YoungBoy. Y'all know that. Y'all know I root for both of them. But this is a bad look for everybody. If you want to just be on some street like, oh, who was tough? Who wins the tough nigga Olympics? I guess NLE, because I believe what he's saying. But what does he win with that? What's the prize? You all look stupid online. Everybody involved in this looks a little goofier. Everybody who put up a video, right? So it is what it is, man. I just want to hear Merge. Yeah, man. I'm glad it wasn't NBA YoungBoy and NBA YoungBoy's making himself look extra better for him not being involved in this in any way. So it is what it is, though.